Good morning, good Chodesh, and welcome to BJC Mitzvah Day, mitzvah number 130, a new mitzvah used in the Sefer Hachinuch. A mitzvah day keeps us on its way, and today's mitzvah is entitled The Obligation to Return a Stolen Item. Of course, there's a prohibition to steal in the first place, but once a person, God forbid, does, we'll see that there's a mitzvah to return that item. And this is also found in the book of Vayikra, the third book, Parshas Vayikra. It says the verse, "It shall be that when he will sin and become guilty, he shall return the stolen item that he stole, or the proceeds of his fraud, or the pledge that was left with him, or the lost item that he found." Again, that's Leviticus chapter 5, verse 23. The above verse refers to one who denied under oath goods or money that he owed another. The atonement process for such a sin begins with his returning of the ill-gotten gain, as the verse details. However, the mitzvah to return those items is not limited to a case of one who swore falsely, and is explained by our sages to apply more broadly to all stolen goods, whether or not an oath was taken. This mitzvah to return stolen goods is the rectification for one who has violated the prohibition of robbery, which is going to be mitzvah number 229. We'll get there. We are commanded that if we have committed an act of robbery, God forbid, we shall return the stolen item itself. That is to say, if the actual item that was stolen is still in the thief's possession and has not undergone a fundamental transformation while in his domain, he is liable to return it as is to the one who was robbed. He may not keep it for himself and simply give its monetary value to the one who was robbed. Rather, the thief is obligated to return the item itself as it is stated, quote, "He shall return the stolen item that he stole." In explanation of this verse, it has been stated in Tractate Bava Kama, in chapter Hagoizo Basra, the verse states, our sages taught the verse states, "He shall return the stolen item that he stole." Now, once the verse has described the item as a stolen item, it would seem unnecessary to state that he stole. What then does the phrase "that he stole" teach us? It teaches that under the obligation to return stolen property, he must return the item itself as long as it is in the state that it was when he stole it. That is, as long as the item is in its original state, the thief is obligated to return it as is, otherwise he pays the owner the value of the item. We'll see, in other words, let's say it was an animal and he slaughtered it, so obviously he's not going to return a slaughtered animal, whatever, right? He's got to give the value in that case, and we'll see the punishment for that. But in general, if he has the item intact, he has to return it. The Chinuch now discusses the corollary of this rule, namely that if the item was transformed, it is not returned as is. If the stolen item was transformed while in the domain of the thief, he is liable to return its monetary value and is thereby exempt from any further obligation and is not required to return the item itself. This holds true even if the owner has not despaired of recovering it. Okay, and we're going to see more about this because obviously he's going to get a little punished for this because he's not getting back the item as is. But we will continue. Thanks for listening to Sponsor Feature Mitzvah 36-100 for the Gold. Have a great day.